Hello, 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 my friends. I am wanting to turn my bulldog light on. Anyway, okay. So many people have been talking about Facebook parties, and we've been covering in the last few weeks in our Thursday night shift training group. But I wanted to make a small video to kind of help people who are a little bit behind on how to do a Facebook party. So hopefully we can get you caught up because they're really powerful. And I know that if you don't know where to start, sometimes that in itself can be super overwhelming because you're like, what is step one? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how to set up the group so that you can start having Facebook group parties using boards. Boards is something that if you've been around for a while with us, you are probably familiar with. It's like a catalog system, I guess I would call it. It's a place where you can store information and easily share information. And so I'm going to show you a little bit about that. Now you can use boards from your phone and or your desktop. So today's version, I'm going to show you my desktop. So I'm going to start my screen share and hopefully nothing too private gets shared. And I'm going to go back over here into Facebook. So hopefully everything is still going along. I'm going to add all of the details after the fact, but I have a friend who wants to do a Facebook party, so I am going to start setting that up today. And actually what I should have done was I need to actually know my parties. I want my posting to start on Sundays and the live to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. for me. So you can decide if you want to run your parties from a specific date and end on a specific date. I think for me, I want it to be, my brain needs it to be more organized. So I'm like, okay, I can do one on starting Sunday and then they go through the post. And then Thursday, right before I do Thursday night shift, I know I have a Facebook Live. So that's what's going to work for me. So you have to figure out kind of what works for you and for your hostess. There's no wrong way to do these as long as you're doing them and you're engaging with your host and your host is engaging with their guest. Your Facebook party will be a success. So let's get going on just the very basics and how do we set up a Facebook group. So step one, go over and find the group setting for Facebook and then create a group. I've already done that because it takes 30 seconds and I just named it Sarah's Fall Facebook event. So all of them can be the same. So like if my next one is Joanne, it would be Joanne's Fall Facebook event, if that's how you want to do it to keep it simple, okay? Now, I'll come in here and I'll personalize this banner. It will be with my hostess's information, her party link, and all of that. But for the sake of time today, I'm going to show you how to use boards on your desktop as an extension. So the very first thing I want to do is I want to add a description to this page right here. Now follow my cursor up to the top where you see I'm right here where this little bee is. When I click that, that is my boards extension and I'm already inside my Facebook outline. If I click on Facebook description, bada boom, bada bing, people, there it is. Save, continue. So yes, the outline is already written for me. I've spent time writing it or, other people have shared things. This outline is generic enough where you would just have to go in and do a few changes to make it yours. And once it's done, you can simply go ahead and do what I'm doing right now. So my first post is a welcome Facebook post. So I clicked on it, it went, and the next thing I want to do is my photo. So it's a little bit about me. And now I want to make sure I'm scheduling this right. So this is where I've got to pay attention to my date. So let me check my calendar. Okay, so this Sunday is the 8th. So I want this to start on September 8th at probably 10 a.m. scheduled. Next one. Now notice one thing too, in case I'm not making it clear, I'm not clicking on any of these down here. I'm actually clicking in the box where it says write something and I'm coming up to the extension. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to go into day one. Here's the post for day one. If I click on this, it brings everything here. Staying down there, I hit the B again. What is Scentsy? I want that image to go. Boom. I also want this image to go. It's that simple, you guys. And then you schedule this for the next time that you want it. So again, I'm going on the 8th. I'm probably going to do this at 11 a.m. And you can get, like, if you have your outline figured out, I should actually stop and count how many I have. I can go through and I can say, okay, I have this many posts for this day. They're starting at this hour and I want it to end at this hour. What's the space in between? So you really can get good at making your Facebook parties work for your schedule and your brain and your hostesses. But it is very, very simple to do a Facebook party. Set it up. If you're not sure who's going to host your first one, here's what my suggestion to you would be. First, make sure you have your own VIP page set up and you're engaging with your hosts or your customers in there. Secondly, ask a good customer, a friend, a family, a coworker. Let them know you're trying a new style in your business and you need a guinea pig. And you're like, I'm great. Will you help me? And the very first thing you want to do is set that group up. For me, I want to set that group up before I even let the host know it's done. And then I invite her. But before I even tell her to invite anybody, I'm talking to that host and I'm saying, make sure you follow, these parameters, so to speak, because you don't want your host to just go down Facebook and invite all. Absolutely not. That's almost setting you up for a failure. You want your host to invite her friends to her party as if she was inviting them to a birthday party. It's personal. It's fun. It's, hey, I'm having a party. Would you come and support me? We're going to do a Facebook Live. Make sure your host is engaged in that Facebook group and with her people, and you are as well. And interact with those new friends that you've just made. Add them, interact with them, engage with them, make the party fun. Get it scheduled so you know that part is done, but you can still pop in throughout the week and just be like, hey guys, how's it going? Post something random. Don't always make it about Scentsy. Make it a new fun group, and that group will stay there. If that person joins, great. They've got a VIP page already set up and you've helped them launch their business. If not, it's still another group that you can go back into every once in a while and pop into. I reuse my hostesses Facebook groups over and over. So I have a few people who I call them my serial hostesses. They don't want to join, and that's fine. They just love to be a great hostess. Their Facebook groups, we reuse them every time they do a party. Okay, guys, if you want to stay in here, great. We're kicking it off with some posts about the fall. It's going to run this length of time with a Facebook Live on this day. So I hope that was short and sweet. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you as far as setting it up and using boards. Now, again, that was from the desktop. Boards is also available as a keyboard. Where is my phone? Hold on, I can show you. As a keyboard on your phone as well. And what's great is if you want to use both at the same time, you can. So real quick, let me go into boards here. Actually, let me back that up. I'm going to go into this Facebook group just like this. If I can type right. Sarah's fall Facebook event. What did I see? I already forgot what I posted. Okay. So here is the Facebook event, you guys. I'm going to click again, just like I showed you on the desktop to make a post. I don't click on photo or anything like that. And then if you have boards installed, you'll see on an iPhone, you'll see the world at the bottom. And here are all of my boards. So I'm going to find my Facebook outline. I'm going to go into day 1 because that's where I was. And then I'm going to do post 2. This photo goes with post 2. Oops, I need to delete that. On your phone, you sometimes might have to hit the paste button. Let me get that out of your way. The paste button in order for the photo to go. And then you schedule it, which is right here. Literally, this is how simple this is. So if you're afraid to be doing these, please don't. You guys are shooting yourselves in the foot by not doing them. Hold on. I don't want to mess up my schedule. Hold on. So that last one we'll do around noon. Okay, this will be perfect. Good Lord, Jody, where is it? Janice, there it is. No, PM. Be careful, you don't post the wrong time. I've done that a few times. Save. Okay, so we're on and schedule. Perfect. So again, it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of, a few minutes to sit down and actually post them. Most of the outlines are done for you. You just have to kind of, go in and obviously change the verbiage to fit you, or the names, any links and photos. And then, but once you have the basic outline done, you guys, it's done for really 6 months. And of course, as new things come out, you can add to your board, or you can just interject it into each of the parties. But imagine what your business would look like if you were able to do one Facebook party a week, how differently that might look for you. And if you can do more than one a week, if that works for you, if you love that, then go for it. But this is the easiest way I feel currently in our world to be able to get in front of new people. I still love home parties, and I will definitely do home parties. They're fun. They're the most lucrative form, as far as I'm concerned, for generating PRV and getting in front of people. But if you don't have, if your customers aren't local, like some of my customers are not local. I did a launch party for somebody in New York yesterday from North Carolina. So there are many ways to do parties, but if you cannot do an in-home party, you don't have the space, maybe you don't have anybody local, these are the perfect solution for that. You just have to do them and stop making up excuses why you won't or you can't. So that I'm saying with a whole lot of love. I just want you to get out of your own way. So I hope that was a little bit helpful for you and not too long. If you have any questions, of course, let me know, and good luck to you.